In the first presentation, the entry ID is 132 close up. Over to presenter.
Thank you so much. I will just present my screen.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, just a second. Please, can you let me know if you can see the screen without the presenter's view?
We can see the black screen,
Yeah,
Sheetal.
you can see the black screen.
Just a second.
Can you just reshare it?
Yes, I'll do that.
We can see Sheetal, but not on a slideshow.
Yeah, sorry. I'll
Yeah,
just
now it's fine.
Now it's good.
just a second. Let me just. Now is it fine? Can you
Yeah.
see the presenter?
Yes.
What is the presenter's view?
Yes.
Okay. Please let me know when can I start.
Yeah, you can start.
Okay.
Are you able to change your slides?
Yes,
Can you just change one or two pages?
sure. Can you see the slides being changed?
No.
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 I'm so sorry, judges. Just give me a moment.
No problem. Don't worry. I think, are you using the web version of the Zoom or installed version?
The installed version, the app version.
Can you just update it once, maybe? The
I will
floater is also
just
coming
try
up.
for the last time. I'm so sorry.
No problem. Just try once. If it is not working, we will go ahead with the next presentation. We will give you time after that. Okay?
No problem. Yeah, I think there's an issue. Okay.
Yeah, team, just I also need
Can I
one help.
just
Yeah, sorry, I'm interrupting in between. In the at the website, where is the login area? Like, I somehow I cannot see the jury login area. Like, I know the username and password, Smita, but somehow I can't see the jury login. If everyone has logged in, can someone guide me once? That would be really
Sir,
helpful.
I just WhatsApp you.
have you gone to the mvsawards.com website?
Yeah, I have gone to mvawards.com and
And a yellow page opens up.
yeah, so
Logins.
awards.com. Okay, I had gone to another website. Sorry.
Yeah, the slides are moving now.
Yes, got it.
But
Thanks.
it's on a presenter view.
But we can see your notes and everything. Just right click on that and hide presentation. Don't worry, Sheetal. We will go ahead with the next presentation.
Okay. Yeah,
You can
okay, no
start it.
stress.
Yeah.
Yes. Is it good?
No hurry.
Okay. Moving to the next presentation. Entry ID is 102 L'Oreal pants.
I never looked that.
L'Oreal team. Just
Loyalty. Smita, please announce the next presenter.
okay. Next presentation. Entry ID 122 Moti soap.
Hi, just give me a minute. I'll just share my screen.
Sure.
Sure.
Let me know once it's visible to all of you.
It is, but not on presenter
Yes.
mode. Now it's fine.
Okay.
Have you
Good
shared
morning,
the
everyone. Today, we're
Your
taking
time.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah, you can start.
I can start? Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the media strategy behind Moti soaps. For Maharashtrians, Moti is not just a soap. It's a Diwali ritual and a cherished part of daily life. Let's explore how this iconic brand has managed to stay timeless and continue to resonate across generations. Remember Alam Kaka? He's been a Diwali icon for years. And if you're wondering who that is, don't worry, we've got you covered. Moti Soaps has always offered comfort and nostalgia, especially showcasing Kaka, who went around and woke up his neighbors using the Moti soap to begin with the festivities of Diwali. Moti has been a brand loved by most of our parents and grandparents and believed to be an integral part of Diwali.
अलाम काका कोण आहे
आमच्या लहानपणी बाळा
उठा उठा दिवाळी आली मोठी स्नानाची वेळ झाली उठा उठा दिवाळी आली.
So, why did we need to innovate? Though most older generations still abide by these traditions, we observed that the youth today were moving away from them. So, our goal was to blend Moti's classic charm with the modern vibes of today's youth. Moti soap has been a Maharashtrian Diwali staple for years, tied to the age-old tradition of Abhyanga Snan. Basically, the pre-dawn bath where you slather on oils and hope your family doesn't judge you for looking like a slippery mess. While it's the MVP of Diwali sales, outside the festive season, Moti's market share drops to a humble 2%. As younger generations move away from tradition and oil baths, Moti's relevance took a hit. So, how did we bring Moti back into the spotlight for Gen Zs? Moti soap was all about TV and print for ages. But Gen Z, they've waved goodbye to traditional media. They're living for Instagram, Moj, and YouTube, where short, snappy videos and memes rule the game. So we knew it was time for Moti to step up, ditch the old ways, and give the people what they actually want: quick, fun, and engaging content. Gen Z is completely reshaping the social media landscape, as rightly presented by the numbers before you. Using platforms like YouTube and Instagram to discover music, set trends, and share memes. They trust influencers more than traditional ads, and short form videos are their go to for quick, creative content. We crafted our strategy around these very insights to connect with them more effectively. So, our strategy: mix Marathi music, humor, and a dash of iconic flair. We teamed up with Sarang Sathe, the legend behind the Marathi youth platform Bhadipa. His character Babu from the hit web series I Ani Me is a pro at making us laugh, especially with his mom's unforgettable line, Babu, ne angod keli ka? Yes, that's the one. Let's take a look.
बबू आंघोळ केलीस का बबू आंघोळ केलीस का तू अजून इथंच आहेस
पाऊस येतोय ना काकू म्हणून
मग तू लगेचच नाही म्हणजे आंघोळ होऊन जाईल.
We teamed up Sarang with Yashraj Mukhate, the viral music sensation, who is basically the king of turning anything into a hilarious music-driven masterpiece. Together, they remixed the legendary Alam Kaka line, Utha Utha, Diwali Ali, and let me tell you, it's pure magic. Moti reimagined Alam Kaka by teaming up these two creators. Yashraj brought his viral music magic, while Sarang added his hilarious touch, turning the classic character into a modern-day icon. The result? Alam Kaka got a fresh, funky update that speaks directly to today's youth with humor and energy that's totally on point. We threw everything into the mix to make this a total viral sensation. Think AI-generated sound effects, iconic dance moves that even your grandma can pull off, and just the right blend of fun and creativity. And for that extra oomph, we brought together the beloved cast of the viral show I Ani Me for a reunion after 2 years. Because who doesn't love a good reunion, especially when it's packed with nostalgia and a whole lot of excitement? Let's have a look at what our creators had to say.
So there's a kids section in the track where I used my voice and tweaked it, and my voice and my wife's voice, and then converted it into a kid's voice, so it feels like a group of kids are singing. Plus I used a section where a group of girls are singing, so that is also done using AI.
Babu finally took his Abhyanga Snan. Abhyanga Snan is the snan you take before the sunrise, and that too with Moti soap. How epic was that?
We focused on vertical first content like Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts to match Gen Z's mobile first habits. These quick, attention grabbing videos are perfect for engagement and are super shareable, making them ideal for an audience always on the lookout for the next big thing. Let's have a look at how our strategy played out.
Diwali, a festival of lights, traditions, and togetherness. In Maharashtra, Diwali begins with Abhyanga Snan, a ritual bath that Moti soap has long been a part of, thanks to its iconic Alarm Kaka TVC. But with younger generations moving away from both TVs and traditions, Moti faced a huge challenge to revive this century-old tradition and make Moti a part of today's Diwali. Gen Z's world revolves around music, whether it is watching, listening, or expressing themselves. Marathi Gen Z have an anthem for every occasion, but for Diwali, they had Moti saw the perfect opportunity to connect with Gen Z and create the first ever Marathi Diwali Youth Anthem, a music video blending tradition with a modern twist. We partnered with Yashraj Mukhate, the viral music maestro known to create hilarious musical content around topical dialogue, and Babu, an infamous character known never to take a bath, played by Sarang from Bhadipa.
बबू अंघोळ केलीस का बबू अंघोळ केलीस का
To craft a story that resonated with the youth. The story? A humorous take on two relatable fears, waking up early and taking a bath.
बबू आजपर्यंत अंघोळ तरी केलीस का निघाला मोठा पहाटे अंघोळ करायला
Babu and Yashraj, with their mother's challenge, reinvented Diwali Pahat for the youth, becoming the modern-day Alarm Kaka. The anthem wasn't just a song, it was a game changer for the brand. With a catchy hook step and relatable humor, it sparked over 100k plus UGC reels that amassed more than 52 million views on Instagram and Moj. Led by 28 plus influencers, the anthem trended on YouTube India in less than 24 hours and Instagram Music India with positive organic engagement, making Moti the talk of Diwali. The results?
आता कुठे निघालात
दिवे लावायला
Extraordinary. Moti's first double-digit growth in 6 years. Growth in sales value during Diwali. Number 1 positioning during Diwali. 157 million plus views across platforms. But the ultimate win, Moti revived a tradition, bridged the age divide, and became a part of the youth's Diwali celebrations once again.
हा उठा दिवाळी आली मोती स्नानाची वेळ झाली
Every insight we gathered played a crucial role in shaping our strategy. Each observation was transformed into an idea that directly contributed to the success of this campaign. Through all of this, in just 20 days, this regional first campaign racked up a whopping 157 million plus views, trending all over YouTube and Instagram. With 53 million plus views from UGC videos, Moti became the pop culture icon for every Maharashtrian Gen Z. Basically, it's like we made Moti the cool aunt of social media. We've had our best year in 6 years. We proudly claimed the number 1 spot in festive sales, matching the combined share of our next 2 competitors. Diwali 2024 saw a 49% surge in sales, a 300% increase in Instagram followers, and a 635 bips boost in market share. The response has been nothing short of overwhelming, and this is just the beginning. We're ready to keep innovating and creating unforgettable moments for both young and old alike. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Smita, can I try sharing my screen again for close-up?
Close up. Yeah, please.
See, when we are putting the marks for judging, you just put the marks and that's it. And then you get out of the screen, isn't it?
You will have to submit it there.
There isn't any submit.
Ma'am, below on the bottom, you get the submit option.
There isn't a submit option, from what I could see. Oh, right at the bottom.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, but we can save and close for now and submit later, is it?
Yeah, if you wanted to make changes to your score, you can just save it and you can come back anytime and submit it later.
Okay, all right, good.
Yeah.
My judges, can you see my screen without the presenter's view?
Yes, Sheetal, we can see your screen and your time. You're good to go, right?
Yeah, I
Can you
good to
just
go?
change some slides?
Sure.
Yeah, it's working fine. Your time starts now. All the best.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Mornings are all about freshness, a fresh start, fresh smiles, and fresh energy. And today, that journey begins with Close Up. I, Sheetal Shah, will be taking you through Close Up's rural transformation powered by the A-Cube framework. But before that, let's understand the category. The oral care market was growing at 7%, driven by rural markets at 14%. But Close Up lagged behind at just 2% growth. This wasn't just a challenge, it was a massive opportunity. With rural consumers leading the way, Close Up had to step up and capture this growth. However, we weren't the only ones in the market. Close Up faced intense competition from Colgate, Dabur, and Patanjali, who had ramped up their TV ad spends by 20 to 30%. Additionally, multiple new product launches and brand campaigns had further cluttered the market, making it even harder for Close Up to stand out. This led to lose 800 basis points in penetration and 200 basis points in market share across rural markets of UP, MP, Bihar, and Rajasthan. Further, we deep dive to understand the media habits in rural India, which were evolving. Digital had caught up with TV in terms of reach, and with affordable smartphones and cheaper data, consumers had moved towards individual content consumption. Plus, with rising digital literacy, they were actively turning to internet for product research and recommendation. And not only that, purchasing decisions were no longer just one sided. Men and women now both played an equal role. Hence, it opened up a broader opportunity for Close Up. Yet, the game changers were our Gen Zs. With 87% nudge power, they weren't just influencing their parents or elders' bought. They were reshaping household decisions, making them our target audience too. And when we de averaged the audiences, it was the Gen Zs who were leading this shift. They were spending 360 minutes online daily, far more than what the millennials were spending at 250 minutes. Hence, now it wasn't just about being digital, it was about understanding the kind of content they consumed. Rural Gen Z had reshaped digital consumption. They preferred short form videos on Moj and Reel, while regional OTT, gaming, and online shopping were also rapidly increasing. Understanding these shift preferences was the key to shaping our new strategy. Hence, to win in rural India, we made three major strategic shifts. First, expanding targeting from just females to all adult, which doubled our universe. Second, customize and contextual content targeting for Gen Zs and millennials, which ensured relevance. And third, shifted to a multimedia strategy, achieving an incremental reach of 40 million across platforms. But strategy without execution is just a hallucination. To drive real impact, we develop an A-Cube AQ framework: attract, activate, and amplify, a 360-degree rural engagement model that combines mass media, digital innovation, and hyper-local activations to create a lasting brand presence. The first step, attract. It focused on building mass awareness. We expanded from TV only to multi-channel rural strategy, which integrated print, geo ads, and YouTube rural. While TV cuts across age groups, we specifically own music channels to target Gen Z audience. Second, in print, we partnered with popular regional publications to drive the value proposition for millennials. While geo ad networks was leveraged to target millennials through news and other update apps, whereas Gen Zs was targeted on entertainment content and shopping websites. Lastly, on YouTube Rural, we targeted millennial and Gen Zs basis their content preferences. DIY, home improvements, and recipes were used for targeting millennials, whereas gaming and educational content was used to target Gen Zs. Collectively, we were able to reach out to 72 million of total audiences in rural. And in these markets, that gave us an incremental of 40 million as compared to our previous strategy. Second, activate. We identified videos and challenges on Moj and leveraged regional influencer appeal, creating a high engagement content around dance, humor, gaming, and fashion. This led us to collaborate with over 70 influencers, producing 70 plus content pieces that reach over 8 million consumers on a monthly basis, driving a record engagement for an oral care brand. And the final piece of our framework, amplify. To reinforce our message, we identified over 100 high footfall pin codes based on Gen Z and millennials movement. We then leveraged these key markets with digital wall paintings and out-of-home advertising in high-traffic areas like huts, panchayat, schools, and colleges. Want to see how all of this came to life? Let's look at it.
The oral care category in India is thriving, growing at 7% CAGR, with rural markets leading at 14%. But for Close-Up, growth has hit a wall. Why? Because competition is surging ahead. Heavy TV spends, aggressive new launches, and Close-Up is feeling the heat. Rural buying is changing. Men share decisions even on toothpaste. The real game changer. Gen Z guiding families toward modern brands. Rural media habits are changing. Mobile is now as big as TV. Millennials stick to traditional media, but Gen Z is mobile first, with 1.5 times more into short videos and online shopping. So, we reloaded our strategy with 3 powerful pivots to take back rural India. First, we moved beyond female-only targeting to include men, doubling our addressable audience from 53 million to 110 million. Next, we customized content, keeping millennials engaged on TV, print and outdoor while bringing Gen Z fresh, digital-first storytelling. Finally, we moved beyond TV to a multimedia approach, delivering an incremental reach of 40 million consumers. To reclaim Close-Up's rural stronghold, we implemented a cohort-driven multimedia approach built on 3 pillars: attract, activate, and amplify. Attract. We drove high reach via TV, print, YouTube Rural, and geo ads, ensuring strong brand recall in both traditional and digital-first markets. Activate. We tapped into 70 plus regional influencers on Moj, launching interactive challenges like gamified lenses and dance challenges. Amplify. We reinforced presence with hyperlocal OOH in 100 plus high footfall pin codes frequented by millennials and Gen Z, like colleges, huts, panchayats, and more. The result? A full-scale media blitz, reaching 72 million rural consumers activating 70 plus influencers and scaling in 100 plus OOH pin codes. The impact: 200 BPS penetration increase, 6% surge in sales, and thousands of new trials. Close Up didn't just stop the decline, we ignited growth.
Last minute.
Like we just saw, the results were promising. The AQ framework didn't just stop the decline, it reversed it. Rural penetration increased by 200 basis points and sale grew by 6%, and Close Up successfully held its ground against the competition. This isn't just a short-term campaign, but an ongoing commitment from the brand to evolve with the changing consumer habits while continuously driving efficiency and effectiveness. Thank you, judges. Hope we added a burst of freshness to your day, just like Close Up. Have a fresh day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sheetal.
Yes. Moving on to the next presentation, entry ID 118, Ever Youth. Over to presenter.
Everybody, can you all see the screen? And can you all also see the screens moving?
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Okay, perfect. Just give me a second. I'll just check on the sound also. Sorry, I didn't share the sound. I'm so sorry. Just
No problem.
yeah, perfect. And you all can see it moving, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. Can we start?
Yes, your time starts now. All the best.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I'm Vidhi, and I will be talking about how we created brand love for Everyouth amongst digital native Gen Z. Everyouth, established in 1991, is India's pioneer leading brand in skin cleansing category. As leader brands, Everyouth enjoys 75% market share in the peel-off category and 46% market share in scrub category. While the brands enjoyed the leadership, it witnessed stagnation in sales in 2023. This led the brand to rethink what their core insights were and where did the opportunity lie. Gen Z make up for 30 to 35% of India's population. And with the skincare category, they account for 44%. That is 132 million strong consumer base. Tapping into this dynamic group is key to driving growth and maximizing sales opportunities. But how do we create brand love amongst Gen Z and establish Everyouth as their go-to choice for everyday beauty routines? Let's look at some insights. Gen Zs interact with digital media right from the moment they wake up till the end of the day. 97% visit social media like Snapchat, Instagram for instant information and uploading their stories. 90% check beauty influencers for real time and relatable reviews for get ready with me videos. 50% use dating apps for social connections, and 35% discover skincare brands on social media. And a very peculiar trait of Gen Z is capturing every moment of their life on the phone. Every click on the phone signifies Gen Z is picture ready, often sharing moments from their daily lives, fashion choices, travel experiences, with strong emphasis on visual aesthetics. Hence, it is crucial to own these everyday occasions, which are often achanak in Gen Z's lives. Let's look at the AV on how we own the achanak moments in Gen Z's lives.
Today's Gen Z accounts for 30 to 35% of India's population, with 44% of skincare users falling within this demographic. Hence, targeting them becomes crucial for growth. But how do we create brand love and establish Everyouth as their go-to choice for their everyday beauty routines? We realized that Gen Zs love to capture every moment of their life. They are also photo-ready, sharing their daily life with focus on visual aesthetics.
अचानक इंटरव्यू, अचानक reunion, अचानक party.
Hence, it was critical to own everyday occasions which are often achanak in their life. How did we own share of these achanak moments in their life? We saw that Gen Zs interact with digital media right from sunrise to sunset. And here are some of their key insights that Everyouth leveraged on. 97% of Gen Z visit social media for instant infotainment, Snapchat, Insta, and status update. We used elements like interactive reels on Snapchat and Instagram, creating immersive brand experiences. 90% of Gen Z rely on beauty influencers for real-time, relatable reviews for get ready with me moments. Collaborated with Style Grace, a trusted Gen Z platform integrating Everyouth with 19 influencers for authentic engagement. 50% of Gen Z use apps like Tinder for dating and to build romantic connections. Customizing Achanak moments on Tinder by blending brand communication and making Everyouth essential to their dating routine. Gen Z spends time on viewing reality shows on OTT platforms like Big Boss and Splitsvilla. Perfect moments to boost brand visibility. This association provided access to a broad Gen Z audience that consumes content on demand and reality shows too. The campaign met Gen Z in their preferred digital spaces during Achanak moments throughout the day, enhancing brand visibility and engagement. Value sales grew by 24% in MAT June 24. Market share for Everyouth rose 79%. Brand consideration rose by 7%, proving the success of the campaign. The campaign generated over 16,000 high-quality leads with impressive click-to-lead ratio of 21%. We reached 10 million Gen Zs across multiple digital touchpoints. Thus, Everyouth successfully became a part of Gen Z's everyday routine, capturing their achanak moments. Today's Gen Z.
And that's how we got Gen Zs to be always ready for their achanak moments with Everyouth. And now, since I am picture ready, I would like to take a selfie to capture this moment. Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, moving to the last and presentation of this category. Entry ID is 136
You
down.
should give us like 30 seconds.
No
you know.
problem.
We
Okay.
have 4 parameters to judge. 30
Understood, ma'am. No problem. We are
No
we
problem.
we are just
We
setting
will
up
also
the
break in
Yeah,
between.
you set it up, but yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
By
So
the
now
time you
presenter is
give the
ready.
scores, we'll be with the
Sure.
next presentation. That's
Okay,
it.
cool.
No hurry.
Yeah.
Are you ready,
Yes.
Juvin?
Yeah, I'm ready. Can you see my screen and
Yes.
hear me clearly?
Yes.
Let me
Your
know.
time.
when to start.
Yeah, your time starts now. All the best.
Isn't it great when your brand strategy worked so well last year that your client wants you to extend it in the next year? Isn't it great when consumer engagement is at the core of your strategy so that your campaign is not just an interruption in your consumer's life, but an idea that resonates with them and prompts action? Isn't it great when the media agency team is so passionate and empowered that they will not repeat what they did last year, but extend the campaign thought and deliver fresh insights and fresh strategies?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Zubin, can we have you on video?
Yeah, sure. I'm sorry, I'm not being able to. Now, can you see me?
No. Yes, we
Now?
can. Yes.
Should I just start again, please?
Yeah, you can start again maybe. But Smita, whoever's from Ad Club, isn't it a prerequisite that presenters have to be on video?
Sorry, it must have been my fault. While sharing the screen, I might have just.
Sure. No problem. Zubin, yeah, I think. Who's there from Ad Club? Can you guys please
Yes,
read
ma'am.
him? Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, we are starting the timer again.
Yes.
Thank you. Isn't it great when your brand strategy worked so well last year that your client wants you to extend it in the next year? Isn't it great when consumer engagement is at the core of your strategy so that your campaign is not just an interruption in your consumer's life, but an idea that resonates with them and prompts action? Isn't it great when the media agency team is so passionate and empowered that they will not repeat what they did last year, but extend the campaign thought and deliver fresh insights and fresh strategies? Yes, this has happened. Let me tell you how this unfolded for Dove Stop the Beauty Test. India is still a country where around 70% of all marriages are arranged. Last year, the hashtag Stop the Beauty Test raised awareness of the role the family members play in making the whole matrimonial process a nightmare for the bride-to-be. Yes, body shaming begins at home. The prospective bride feels inadequate and alone as the only thing that is discussed is how fair is she? How short is she? How healthy is she? The list goes on and on. Do you know the harsh reality? 9 out of 10 women are judged or rejected based on looks. The real eye opener was when mothers, grandmothers, aunts accepted this and wanted to change their behavior. So in 2024, our strategy was just that: nudge action. Hashtag Stop the Beauty Test became hashtag The Beauty Test Stops with Me. The campaign builds on a poignant yet sharp insight that in the biodata that are circulated within family groups, daughters are solely described basis their height, weight, and color. We wanted to redefine matrimonials, converting them into mothermonials. Mothermonials aim to be holistic narrations of the daughter's personality, preferences, achievements, and ambitions, challenging the excessive emphasis on external appearances. In doing so, we wanted mothers of prospective brides to change the narrative for their daughters so that they could have a more positive experience in finding life partners, unlike the experiences they've had. Newspapers have always been the mainstay of matrimonial ads posted by prospective brides and grooms. But with the rise in online matchmaking, major matrimonial apps and websites saw a 30% spike in registrations. We zeroed in on this battleground. We had to dismantle the beauty test right where the matchmaking process started. Not only us, a survey also stated that 7 out of 10 women want matrimonial websites and ads to ban the use of the words slim, tall, fair. Our strategy rollout can be summarized into 3 buckets. Inspire. Not just create awareness, but inspire our audiences to change their thought process. Intervene. Across all relevant touch points for both the mother and daughter, we intervened with relevant messages. Enable, where all words were turned into concrete action. A website where hashtag the beauty test stops with me really happens. Let's see the rollout.
Marriages are cornerstone of life for Indian women, and majority of them are still arranged. Unfortunately, society's focus on external features never lets their inner beauty shine, turning matchmaking into a beauty test. Dove, in its ongoing fight against matrimonial beauty biases, introduced a revolutionary approach for mothers to stop the beauty test imposed by matrimonial ads and biodatas. Mothermonials shifted the focus from physical features to inner beauty, captured from the eyes of a mother. We activated two key mediums relevant for matchmaking used by mothers: print and digital. To build courage to break a tradition that could challenge generational biases, we deployed a multi-pronged strategy. To inspire them, Real Mother's heart-touching stories took over front pages of the biggest English daily, reaching 2 million plus households. Digital storytelling brought strong testimonials from mothers in 4 different languages on YouTube. As pop culture influences perceptions, we partnered with the global face of Indian matchmaking, Seema Taparia, who discovered the flaws in traditional matchmaking and embraced mothermonials. Dove created a unique selfie biodata filter that let women wear witty answers to objectionable questions of height, weight, and color. 23 influential voices from different fields joined our moments by using this filter. We conducted a social experiment with 3 mother-daughter duos to bring out the difference a mothermonial can make on their daughter's self-esteem. Editorials in the print edition and Times Digital Network educated them on the impact of regressive matrimonials. To maximize impact, we intervened with mothers at their moment of truth. Dove boldly reimagined the soulmate section, showing the stark contrast between old and new, highlighting personality over physical appearances. WhatsApp being the biggest channel for matrimonial conversations, Smart Keyboard contextual prompts through Bobble AI intervened chats to rethink condoning the beauty test. Lock screen takeovers, scratch cards engagement, and push notifications during active matrimonial app sessions give a glimpse of alternate approach, driving users to create mothermonials. To enable and simplify making mothermonials, we had a real game changer. We innovated the first ever AI-powered mothermonial platform integrated within the Times ad booking platform, catching every party coming to book a matrimonial ad and convert them into a mothermonial. These mothermonials could be shared with your network and even published in the Times Soulmate, enabling real action. The impact was undeniable. Along with over 1 billion impressions across platforms, we could see a staggering 1,200 plus mothermonials in just 1 month. With this campaign, once again, Dove proved that beauty isn't just about what you see, it's about what you value. Dove started a movement to bring about a new reality, and in this reality, the beauty test does not exist.
Our strategy really resonated with our audience on many levels. 1, authentic. It fits in unequivocally into the brand story and the vision of real beauty. 2, it is based on a burning problem facing young girls, built on fresh consumer insights, which has given us a new and interesting brand story. Multimedia. As the slide shows, every medium selected had a special role to play to relay our message. Participatory. We encouraged the dialogue with our consumers and made them part of the brand story. And purpose. The campaign had a strong purpose to change a mindset to positively impact society at large. The beauty test has to stop with me, with each one of us. Ladies and gentlemen, marriage is not a marketplace, and our daughters are not commodities. With mothermonials.com, we partnered with mothers who ensured that their daughter's matrimonial ad does not read like theirs. We got mothers to share how they were treated, and in turn, how they wanted their daughters to be treated. We helped mothers to rewrite matrimonial ads, where daughters were described for who they are and not just how they look. We also helped getting them published. And yes, we also spoke to prospective grooms to reevaluate what they wanted in a bride. Let me assure you that Dove is no ordinary brand. This campaign has changed brand perceptions as well. It has made the brand more differentiated and meaningful in the eyes of the consumer. It has had 1,000 BPS increase in brand trials. Dove makes a positive impact on society score increased by 1,500 bips. That strategy that works for brands and consumers by correcting a societal problem. The beauty test has stopped with me. What about you? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Zubin.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ruben.
Smita,
Yes, ma'am.
would you just give us maybe 3-4 minutes? Guys,
Sure.
do you just want to go back to your saved scores and complete the section? Because I think we are done with the entries, isn't it? Or do we have any
We're done
more?
with this category. Only one is pending, ma'am. That is the L'Oreal.
Okay, yeah. Then let's do
So I
that.
think, no. I think they will come by end of this session. There's some emergency has come up with that presenter. So they will update us by say 12:30 to us.
Oh, okay. So we've not then completed this section.
Yeah, complete this category. So after 2 minutes, we'll just start with the next category.
Okay. Are you giving us a break now or are we?
After 3-4 entries, we'll have a 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are starting with the next category, best media innovation, use of e-com marketplaces. The duration will be 7 minutes per presentation. Starting with the first presentation, the entry ID is 1956 Britannia. Over to presenter.
5-6.
Good morning, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Sure. So I'll start off.
Yeah, you can start now.
Today we are going to look at a case study which is not just a success story. It's about defining a category landscape where Britannia took on a dominant competitor in a category with low consumer intent and completely flipped the game in a year. From having a 20% market share to owning 57%, from being an emerging player in the category to becoming a market leader. This is not just growth, this is market transformation. And with a 98% year-on-year sales surge, Britannia proved that Britannia Treat Closer was no longer a niche indulgence. It was now a household favorite snack. The best part, the revolution was happening in e-commerce, where we took charge, outshouted competition, and completely redefined how consumers explore and consume croissant. The task was not simple. The journey began with two substantial hurdles. Baoli had a first-mover advantage and strong offline and online presence, and consumers lacked intent while they didn't purchase Koza as they were not mainstream. Britannia needed to identify its battleground for success. E-commerce was the platform that Britannia opted for three strategic reasons. E-commerce provided a level playing field with equal visibility, 31% of shoppers rely on instant delivery, and 45% of shoppers use e-commerce as their snacking platform. The insight was clear. To adding to this, we opted for three-pronged strategy: reinforce, revolutionize, and resonate, where we focused on reinforcing basics, revolutionizing processes and strategies using AI, and resonating with consumers through cultural events. While establishing strong fundamentals in the reinforcement phase, we focused on increasing our on-shelf availability from 70% to 90%, increasing our SOV in competition and search visibility from 40% to 75%, and drive impactful awareness by partnering with Zepto and showcasing Britannia Crozo in their billboards. We leveraged AI-led insights to deliver excellence, where AI helped us set a 12% discount while keeping the right balance between sales and profit. Social listening insights enabled to pair Britannia Crozo with coffee and allowed us to create virtual bundles, helping brand to drive brand appeal. Consumer buying insights further helped us to focus on high-value packs over single packs, which met both consumer demand as well as helped us improve our campaign ROI. Lastly, we resonated by connecting Britannia Crozo consumption to culturally significant moments, where in IPL, we did 1 lakh sampling through Blinkit to build familiarity and generate trials, out of which 50,000 samples were given to household of the leading competitor. During Father's Day activation, Crozo or I Love You to Your Dad campaign with Swiggy Instamart generated buzz for its unique way of reaching out to consumers, saying which is difficult to say. Is it a Crozo or I Love You to Your Dad? Which evoke a lot of sentiments and create a connection with the brand and the consumers. How did we reshape the online package Crozo market? Let's have
The challenge was significant. Croissants were perceived as a premium niche bakery product with low category awareness. The category was dominated by one competitor brand. Britannia recognized the growing influence of e-commerce in India. Recognizing this shift in consumer behavior, Britannia strategically focused on e-grocery and quick commerce platforms to drive trial and awareness. Britannia knew they had to go digital. They needed to be where the Janta is, online, but this needed a strategic approach. The brand recognized that driving trial and establishing consumer associations across diverse occasions was key to success. Targeting high-traffic events like IPL, they gave away 1 lakh samples on Blinkit, launching creative campaigns like the Croissant or I Love You Dad initiative on Swiggy Instamart during Father's Day. Leveraging topical events to drive engagement and virality, Britannia used AI to figure out the best discounts. The brand tested everything from 2% to 20% and found 12% was the sweet spot. The brand also went all in on online ads. Searched for croissant? Britannia was there. They even targeted people searching for cakes, coffees, and chocolate. Britannia introduced the first ever video card in the croissant category, offering a unique consumer experience. Britannia partnered with Zepto to extend its reach beyond online platforms. Basically, they made sure everyone knew croissants was the new must-have snack. The results were significant. Britannia's croissant business achieved a remarkable 98% year-on-year growth. The brand's e-commerce contribution surged from 10.3% to 19.3%, highlighting the effectiveness of its online strategy. Croissants entered Britannia's top 10 e-commerce sub-brands, surpassing established legacy brands. Most importantly, Britannia grew its market share from 20% in 2023 to 57% in 2024, surpassing the previous market leader. Britannia totally nailed it. They brought croissants to everyone, made them super accessible, and showed everyone that they are the real snack innovators.
Last minute.
Yeah. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, the next presentation, entry ID is 1930, Cadbury's Dairy Milk Silk.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I hope my video is visible and I'll just present my screen as well. Is my screen visible without the presenter's notes?
Yes.
Visible.
So are we good to start?
Yes.
Yeah, you
Great.
can start now.
This is, what's the name of this? What's the number of this entry?
1930, Cadbury Dairy Milk Silk.
1930. Yeah, okay.
Good to start?
Yeah, you can start now.
Great. Good morning, everyone. I am Mohini Singh. And before we start, let's all relax and watch a video.
Kiss me. Close your eyes and miss me. Oh, I can reach your lips on your fingertips.
Introducing a gooey brownie wrapped in rich silk chocolate. Silk Desserts Brownie. Dig in to give in.
Craving one, aren't you? If not yet, you will be for sure by the end of this presentation. Now picture this. It's late at night. You're scrolling through your phone and suddenly you saw something and started to crave something rich, decadent, and indulgent. But what if that craving didn't just stay a thought? What if in just a few clicks it turned into a reality? That's exactly what we did with Silk Desserts. We turned impulse cravings into indulgences. Now, here's the twist. We weren't just selling a new product, we were building a whole new category. Premium refrigerated desserts weren't even a thing before. People searched for chocolates and ice creams, but desserts? That required a trip to a cafe, right? So, how do you create a craving for something people don't even know that they want it yet right now? We live in an instant gratification world. People don't want to wait, and cravings, they are impulsive for sure. If we could trigger that craving and instantly satisfy it, we would win. The strategy was very clear: identify and trigger the moments of cravings and make indulgence just a click away. But how do we link these two pillars together? Enter quick commerce, the game changer. It allowed us to bridge the gap between cravings and indulgence. A rich, indulgent experience delivered in just 10 minutes. Now the question arises, how did we create cravings? We crafted a full funnel approach to make sure silk desserts weren't just another product, but an irresistible temptation. First, we fueled desire online. Digital and influencer content flooded social feeds, capturing impulse indulgence moments with the hashtag Silk Desserts Moments. Users weren't just seeing ads, they were sharing their own indulgence stories. We reached the right audience at the right moment. We used a multi channel digital strategy. From Silver Push AI ensuring our YouTube ads appeared when the cravings hit, to LBB boosting discovery with hyper local content. But cravings don't just happen online, right? We took it offline. Billboards, cinema ads, and strategic outdoor placements meant we were catching people right when their taste buds were most tempted. Can't resist, right? Neither could millions of Indians. And now that we had created the craving, we had to make sure indulgence was just a tap away. We thus made discovery effortless. When a craving hits, people don't just sit and think about desserts, they search for them. Whether someone was looking for cakes, brownies, or just a sweet fix, Silk Desserts was right there, tempting, irresistible, and just a tap away. Even when they weren't looking actively, we were there, strategically hijacking the ice cream and cake categories to drive impulse buys. We all know cravings hit hardest at midnight. So we made sure silk desserts were front and center for all late night snackers too. There's always room for desserts, as they say. We made sure Zomato users got the perfect nudge just when they wait for their meal to arrive. So even before their meal could arrive, the indulgence was right there, ready to be unwrapped and savored. And what about the premium consumers? We placed ourselves in gourmet sections on Blinkit, Swiggy, and Zepto too, ensuring that indulgence met exclusivity. And that's how the road between cravings and indulgence was bridged seamlessly by quick commerce. And the results? Oh, as delicious as the dessert itself. We reached over 100 million consumers weekly during launch, created a viral moment with over 50,000 organic mentions, and crushed our own sales target by achieving 120% of the projections in the very first month. In just 3 months, we moved over 3 lakh units, with quick commerce driving 4x the benchmark average for Mondelez India. Now, what makes this launch truly unique? First, we redefined quick commerce, elevating it from impulse snacking to premium indulgence by targeting the right consumers at the right time with the right content. Second, we created a category when there was none existing, and we didn't stop there. It became a scalable blueprint for premium launches. We created a playbook that sets new benchmarks for the industry, proving that quick commerce can drive premium category creation, not just impulse buys. And this is how we converted cravings to indulgence. I'm sure you are craving for it now because I am for sure. So why don't you scan the QR on your screen and get one in 10
Last
minutes
minute.
and have a sweet start to the day? Thank you.
Thank you. Next presentation, entry ID is 1927, Kellogg's 12-in-1 Muesli. Over to presenter.
Is my screen visible?
Yes,
Yes, it is.
Let me know when I can start.
you can start.
Inshore fishing is a style of fishing that targets smaller fish in shallow waters, often by casting a wide net closer to the shore. While offshore fishing targets big fish by going deep sea, requiring advanced techniques. You must be wondering, why am I talking about fishing in a presentation for muesli? Identifying source of growth for a category with 3 million muesli households amongst 113 million urban Indian households is like finding big fish in a deep sea. Good morning, jury members. I'm Ruchir, and I'll take you through how we went deep sea fishing to find the elusive muesli consumers. And we did so by flipping the traditional marketing funnel. More than 60% of breakfast cereals category audiences were unaware of muesli. In fact, they did not even spell the name of muesli correctly. But the good part is they were aware of the benefits of almond, nuts, berries, oats in everyday nourishment. Kellogg's Muesli 12-in-1 combined the power of these fruits and nuts into a ready-to-eat cereal. And our task was to get non-consumers of muesli to try Kellogg's Muesli by telling them it's a 12-in-1 power breakfast. Instead of casting a wide net, we needed to go deep to find consumers looking for convenient and nutritious breakfast on media where they are sharply identifiable and in markets with high propensity to convert. Our predisposed consumers are everyday hustlers who are health aware, label reading daily maximizers. They're internet forward and active e-com shoppers. Amazon Pie Shopper Insights and Google Insights Finder further suggested our consumers are of both genders, between the age of 18 to 44 years, and are not a parent yet. Hence, our approach started with existing FPD of past consumers, followed by deterministic audience signals or category buyers and transactors active across multiple e-com platforms. Our next port of call was consumers searching about breakfast, and lastly, probabilistic signals or consumers of content around healthy and convenient breakfast options. Next, for markets within the breakfast cereal penetrated households, we gave due weightage of 60% to nutrition seekers. That is a combination of market-wise brand sales coupled with search volumes on Google e-com platforms, and 40% to convenience seekers, that is market-wise quick commerce and QSR shoppers, to arrive at our 30 target markets or the 26 million households. We created a custom cohort basis audience insights from integrated search and pushed this audience through third-party DSP on and off platforms. ROI was monitored basis impact on awareness and search volumes, maximize media effectiveness. Lastly, the 1PD generated helped build the audience pool for future retargeting. Just like Kellogg's muesli with 12 ingredients in one pack, our campaign also had 12 flips in one media strategy to reach the elusive muesli consumer. Let's play the AV to take you through the 12 flips that helped us net the big trophy fish in deep sea.
Deep diving into the 12 flips. Just awareness to demystification. We analyzed search insights and learnt there was a need for category education. The thematic asset was created to demystify Kellogg's muesli.
ब्रेकफास्ट में क्या खाती हो? Kellogg's muesli. 12 grains, fruits, nuts and seeds की एनर्जी वाला मेरा पावर ब्रेकफास्ट. New Kellogg's muesli.
All city to muesli prime pockets targeting. Triangulated data from Amazon, QCOM and gated society apps to identify affluent pockets and increased media deployment for better ROI. Affinity audience to shop audiences. Large affinity to deterministic shop audiences of category and affinity categories from e-com platforms, connected via CPaaS and PPA on Meta and custom audience on Google. From demo audiences to breakfast consumers on QSR platforms. With the help of Swiggy and Zomato, we coined a custom cohort, the Breakfast Club. These were convenience breakfast consumers who were ordering meals between 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. SOV buys from off to on platform. Participating in impact buys on quick commerce homepage to drive awareness amongst in-market audiences. Content to commerce. KOLs on Instagram and marketplaces integrated the brand in their content, nudging their followers to try Kellogg's Muesli 12-in-1. Regular search to search suggestions. On quick commerce platforms, we activated search suggestions contextually to showcase a video ad with a clickable carousel of Kellogg's Muesli below the search bar. Always on to primetime bands. On quick commerce, restricted advertising to key time bands from morning 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. and evening 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Driving brand awareness when most relevant. All carts to breakfast carts. Targeted audiences with breakfast items added to their cart. On checkout page, Kellogg's Muesli was recommended if items like milk, toast, and eggs were added to cart. From generalization to customization, identified search buckets of ingredients, benefit, and served customized ads cohort-wise, resulting in high CTR and add to carts. Regular combos of same packs to virtual combos with complementary products. Epigamia Kellogg's Muesli joined for the perfect breakfast virtual combo. On ground to physical sampling. On Q-commerce, we categorized transacting audiences by adding with trial packs to their order delivery. We literally flipped the category codes with win across brand, business, and consumer metrics, with increased household penetration and business growth.
तो आपने किया पावर ब्रेकफास्ट.
Just to reiterate, our 12 flips also flipped the results with best ever spontaneous awareness score of 42% and new households gained by 178 basis points, leading to both value and volume growth of more than 300 basis points. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next presentation, entry ID is 1915, jockey.
Hello everyone, am I audible?
Yes.
Sure, I'll just share my screen. Can you please confirm if the screen is visible?
Yes, it is.
Sure. So we all have heard jockey or nothing. Well, for over a century, jockey has redefined its brand as quality, comfort, and innovation in the innerwear market. Well, we also know that this legacy is continuing even today as it is pushing the new boundaries and new opportunities. Well, this case study is a testament to the same vision. Let's have a look at it.
Jockey, the #1 brand in bras, with 10% market share, aimed to break barriers and expand its presence in the fragmented intimate wear market. Competitors in this space rely on heavy discounts. This posed a unique challenge for Jockey: how to grow market share without price reductions. The solution? Exploring untapped subcategories to drive incremental growth. A deep dive into consumer behavior revealed plus-size bras were selling well for certain SKUs. Yet, there was no dedicated plus-size subcategory. Additionally, shoppers were using terms like full coverage, full support, heavy bust, heavily padded as proxies for larger sizes, highlighting a clear gap in product visibility. Therefore, we had an opportunity to grow subcategory and gain share. Jockey's communication goal was clear: drive awareness among active Amazon shoppers about availability of plus-size bras and create a unique proposition targeting women with plus size through dedicated SKUs and targeted campaigns to communicate the uniqueness of Jockey's plus-size bras. Ad creatives were carefully designed across multiple ad types. Within 5 months, from Feb to June, campaign expansion by 15% and refined targeting drove a 70% increase in clicks, 30% higher impressions. Paid sales in the plus-size bras category surged by 127%. Paid sales for the entire bras category grew by 60% during the same period. Jockey's plus-size bra variant achieved an organic, the 9th rank for the keyword bra, improving the product ranking from number 23 in February to number 7 in June. Jockey's plus-size expansion unlocked new growth avenues, reinforcing its legacy of quality, comfort, and leadership in the e-commerce marketplace.
Now, as we have seen how Jockey's plus-size innovation helped us in unlocking the newer growth avenues, let's understand what were the strategies that were implemented to help us drive the impactful outcomes. So we followed a three-pronged approach specifically to have this latent demand bridge, because there was a need in the subcategory market on Amazon where people were searching the different keywords, but there was no specific category. So first, what we did is that we maximized on the generic keywords like bra for women, where we have seen higher traction volume in order to have our top of search placements to gain that traffic. Additionally, we also strategized with upselling and cross-selling within our own portfolio brand outcome in order to have our traffic. In order to deep dive into maximizing visibility, we focused on the generic and niche keywords as highlighted, like bra for women, with the multiple ad types like sponsored brand videos on the top of search placements. We had already also done sponsored products and sponsored brand ad types. Additionally, In order to facilitate the discovery of plus size SKUs to increase the awareness, what we did is we took out the best sellers from our own category, which are established in the market like regular bra size variants, and we had done the display ads because we knew that our product line is very strong and it is able to have that win strategy here. So we did the upselling. Moving forward, we also tried to establish the affinity categories from the bra segment, which was panties and outerwear. So we started doing the cross-selling with the fast-moving SKUs in order to have that placement and gain the traction from here as well. Well, what was the result here? We had a very gradual results, which I'll show. So in terms of first result, we had started gaining our organic ranking slowly from second page to first page to number 9th ranking. Well, this helped us in having a higher visibility and it also helped us in gaining the higher sales velocity. Moving forward, we also got the product ranking improvement from rank 23 in February to number 7 in June. This helps us in establishing how the people were having this latent demand and how they started interacting with our products, giving us positive reviews, positive ratings, helping us improve our own product ranking. Additionally, in terms of sales and efficiency, we have seen an uptake in both the plus size segment and the overall bra segment, which was our ultimate objective. Clearly, from this, we see that how there has been uptake in the entire bra category of the with the contribution of the plus size bra segment, and there was also an improvement in the market share. Well, Jockey is clearly leading an example by innovating day by day with the newer opportunities and not just relying on the price reductions, but the comfort, quality, and innovation part, continuing its legacy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Dear jury members and presenters, we are having 10 minutes break. We'll just meet after 10 minutes for the next presentations. Hi, can we start? Jury members?
Yeah, we can start.
Okay,
Yes, we can.
thank you. So yeah, next presentation, entry ID is 1942, brew cold coffee,
1 second.
1942.
Okay.
Hi, is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I can start. I hope you grabbed a coffee on your break because now I'm going to talk to you about Brew. Brew is a legacy brand and was once the number one choice. Launched in the 1960s, it has a wide portfolio catering to every population cut. India's Gen Z population was growing, and what was missing was the right product to appeal to this younger audience. Enter Brew Cold Coffee. A traditional broad reach launch campaign for Brew Cold Coffee was cost prohibitive, given our distribution was in the top 6 metros. Our objective was to build consideration, to convert potential customers into loyal Brew Cold Coffee drinkers. Our approach to drive consideration was based on our proprietary good growth framework. Despite a 36% market share in the broader coffee market, Brew faced intense competition online. Startups controlled over 60% share of voice on Q-commerce, leaving Brew with just 2%. Summer is peak season for cold beverages. Therefore, we launched Brew Cold Coffee in April 23 to take advantage of increased demand. Consumer insights showed that India's Gen Z population is eager to try new food and beverage trends, including innovative coffee options like matcha, cold brew, nitro coffee, etc. Secondly, these consumers spend over 4 hours a day online, right from researching to evaluating to purchase. They drive 17% of quick commerce revenue, prioritizing convenience. Jump in monthly ordering frequency shows reliance on quick and easy solutions. Thirdly, passion fuels their online behavior. Whether it's music, sports, especially cricket, or gaming, community and competition are central to their online experiences. They watched, they played, they participated and shared. Their passions dominate their feeds. Using our insights, we developed a full funnel strategy to connect with Gen Z's passions and be instantly accessible to them. Leveraging passion point marketing, we identified the most watched content during India's hot summer. T20 World Cup on Hotstar. The World Cup was buzzing among Gen Z, giving them the opportunity to come together, socialize, and watch the matches. Additionally, research showed that during such tentpole events, QCOM sees a jump in sales, 15% increase in average order values. Targeting the high passion point moments on World Cup with video assets designed for cricket commerce, we drove consumption through availability across Blinkit, Zepto, and Instamart. We designed engagement with Gen Z across gaming and music by integrating into their gaming experiences, and as they listened to their favorite playlists, we guided them to purchase. At Stage Deliver came our on-platform strategy. We started with brand, competition, and generic keyword optimization, including keywords like cold brew coffee and cold coffee can, even leveraging trending hashtags. We boosted search rankings by optimizing product listings with top traffic keywords like beverages and cold drinks and content best practices. We also use search ads, targeting relevant keywords, coffee, and continuously monitoring performance to boost visibility and scale share of voice. Let's see how we did it.
India runs on coffee. Brew is a legacy brand, brewing debates, juicy gossip, or those deep late night thoughts. But when it comes to Gen Z, it's a whole different game. Time for a caffeine-fueled comeback. Enter Brew Cold Coffee, a drink for the always on the move coffee can generation. So how did we get Gen Z to sip, scroll, and shop? We cracked the code with our good growth framework. Discovery. Gen Z is online, loves cricket, gaming, and music, and expects everything instantly. So we showed up where they were already engaged. Brew Cold Coffee leveraged T20 World Cup buzz on Hotstar, placing ads during 21 live matches. A direct call to action linked viewers to Zepto, Blinkit, and Swiggy Instamart for instant purchase, turning awareness into immediate sales. Design. We partnered with Pocket to serve brew cold coffee ads with in-game rewards in Carom Pool, Subway Surfers, etc. This drove targeted high-intent gamers to the QCOM store, boosting traffic and conversions. We used Spotify to reach engaged listeners with seamless brew cold coffee ads and a direct CTA, driving high-intent traffic and maximizing conversions to the QCOM site. Delivery. For delivery, we use data to optimize keywords targeting Gen Z's cravings. We improved product listings for organic search and used targeted, performance-tracked ads to maximize brew cold coffee's visibility and share of voice. And the results? A caffeine-fueled success. 2.5 million consumers landed on our Q-commerce pages. 13 million audiences reached. 80 million impressions generated. Pocket delivered 2.1 million clicks. That's how Brew Cold Coffee became a part of Gen Z's world.
Online market share for Brew went up to an impressive 9% from 2%. Consideration of is the brand for young people went up by 200 basis points. By strategically partnering and activating in real time, we seamlessly reached potential buyers, tapping into their passions and driving measurable results within the short window of summer. Ensuring for our launch, we didn't just build awareness, but
Last
also
minute.
drove our consumers to quick commerce platforms and purchase, activating the full funnel, achieving 2x ROAS. Thank you.
Thanks. Next presentation, entry ID is 1932, Chocobex Cakes.
I hope you all can hear my voice and see the screen.
Yes, we can see.
May I start?
Yeah, you can start now.
Can't see my presenters. Okay. As children, we have all heard tales and we all like them. So today, I'm going to share a story with you that will bring joy to your heart. A tale of Cadbury's Choco Bakes cake. Cadbury's Choco Bakes is a relatively new brand in the market. Past 3 years, it's been striving to establish its presence in a highly competitive landscape. Like every adventurous tale, our journey too came with its own set of challenges. There were established brands on e-com with large budgets and resources. There were local bakeries swaying consumers with their sinful cakes. And every mother's handmade treat. And who can compete with that? The cake market in India saw a significant surge on e-commerce, especially during Christmas, while Chocobakes cakes held only a small share of it. In this competitive landscape, it became crucial for Chocobakes to carve out a unique space by differentiating itself by winning on e-com during Christmas. We all know that Christmas is all about Christmas is a festival of generosity, and it's all about love and kindness. Inspired by this idea of spreading love through kindness, we embarked on a journey. We thought to ourselves, who is the personification of kindness? Who else? Santa himself. And that gave birth to an idea, which spoke to everyone who wanted to be generous like Santa. We wanted to see how much Santa DNA was in you. And now the question was, how to bring kindness and e-commerce together. That's where the magic really began. We realized data and analytics was going to be our guiding star. Our little elves got hard at work to find out how to quantify this niceness on e-commerce. We recognize that generosity and kindness are often expressed through tipping. We all do it, right? Which frequently occurs during festive shopping on e-commerce apps. We evaluated several e-com partners and even shortlisted a few. We finally partnered with Swiggy in this good deed. And this was a perfect match. Finally, we had a plan. However, while Swiggy data offered valuable insight across multiple touchpoints, leveraging it was not an easy task. We had unique and challenging hurdles ahead. We all know that e-com partners are reluctant to share their data. Then there was privacy issue. We had to operate within guidelines respecting consumer privacy. And then there were government laws on personal data, and there were corporate norms to follow. We used this Swiggy Foods rich data on tipping behavior, which was not present on Instamart, as it was a new entity. And it was a complex ecosystem. But Swiggy Instamart housed our product. The challenge was how there was no natural bridge between these two ecosystems. And the insight from one could not be leveraged on the other. And that was a big challenge. Until now. For us, Swiggy had to jump a lot of hoops. They made an exception in the spirit of Christmas to spread joy. Industry's first innovative use of data. We connected the two independent Swiggy business units into one fluid shopping experience. A data-driven matchmaking that made Swiggy ecosystem work smarter. It was time to execute the plan. We personalized every conversation that we could. And how did we do that? We analyzed the total tips given by each individual to the delivery partners throughout the year. And then, according to the tips given, we created personalized cohort-based discounts to gratify their niceness. And not only tippers, but we also gratified people who didn't tip but were being nice to the delivery partners via their 5-star feedback. But how will people know about this generous initiative? We strategically amplified the campaign across multiple platforms to maximize reach and engagement. Swiggy got on board and they sent personalized WhatsApp messages through their Swiggy handle, encouraging consumers to check if their DNA matched with Santa. We took over Swiggy order page and we also hijacked every WhatsApp conversation and redirected users to Swiggy Instamart app, leveraging Bobble AI. We also leveraged social media to encourage people to find out if they were really related to Santa, and that created a real buzz. And we also took over outdoor across key metros and key cities, creating a lot of curiosity. Let's look at the AV.
Our plan partner with Swiggy Instamart, leveraging their rich user data. We created a data-driven campaign to reward generosity and increase brand love for Cadbury Choco Bakes. Introducing Are You Related to Santa? We rewarded Swiggy consumers based on their tipping amounts throughout the year, offering personalized discounts to those who spread the most cheer. We hijacked WhatsApp conversations to power the Swiggy post order page and even placed intriguing out-of-home advertisements across key cities like Mumbai, Delhi, and Kolkata. It was a campaign built on recognizing kindness.
And so did our kindness get rewarded with a lot of gifts. Our brand achieved 1.2x sales growth, 3 percentage point consideration growth, 1.4x portfolio growth, 1 percentage point TOMA growth, 2 percentage points spawn growth. And that's not all. Within a week, more than 28,000 customers redeemed their coupons, and that was during Christmas. So in the end, we didn't just use data, we unlocked a hidden behavioral insight and turned it into a commerce driver, proving that a small action like giving a tip can lead to a big shift in consumer journey. Thank you.
Thanks.
Hello.
The next presentation, entry ID is 1961, Kellogg's Chocolate Muesli.
Hi, can I be heard? Hello?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, great. I'm just going to share my screen. Just give me a second, please. Okay, is my screen visible? Is my screen visible,
Yeah,
Julie?
it's good.
Okay, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Right. Just 1 second.
Well, let's start.
All right. Hello, everybody. I'm Selig Baptista, here to present to you my case, Kellogg's Chocolate Muesli, when a legacy brand behaved like a startup. As my colleague stated a couple of cases ago, the muesli category penetration is very nascent at just 2.4% or a mere 3 million, with a huge headroom to grow in 113 million urban households in the country. Thus, the task at hand remained the same: drive awareness amongst non-triers with a new and tastier proposition of chocolate muesli so as to grow household penetration by 150 basis points and accelerate sales growth by 300 basis points. Since the task at hand remained the same, we continued with the advanced offshore fishing techniques to net hard-to-find trophy fish, which in our case was the muesli consumer, to drive our tasks. However, this time, we went offshore fishing with a tastier bait that many more fish would bite into. From consumer research, we understood that the taste was a key barrier for both category entry and repeat consumers. Taking a cue from related categories, we added a flavored variant, chocolate muesli, to push boundaries and get new users to try our product. Growing number of people today are seeking a balance between health and flavor when it comes to breakfast. They want meals that are not only nourishing, but also delicious and packed with nutrients to fuel their day without compromising on taste. Kellogg's opted for the universally loved flavor and launched chocolate muesli. It had the goodness of multigrains, fruits, nuts, and seeds with the yumminess of chocolate, thereby making the first meal of the day nutritious and tasty. Our target audience too remained the same as Muesli 12-in-1. They were the urban time-pressed hustlers who were health conscious but also gave equal importance to taste. They are internet forward who preferred to type, tap, or swipe to do most of their tasks. We tweaked our audience first approach, focusing only on deterministic audiences. One PD in the form of video viewers from the Muesli 12-in-1 campaign, along with lookalikes, became the core audience and were deployed on YouTube and Meta. Purchasers of muesli and related nutritious products were topped up with a larger cohort of chocolate purchasers in all forms. Lastly, the vast probabilistic cohorts were excluded. Taking a cue from our tasty new product, we coined the Tasty Framework to support our approach. Let me show you through our AV.
The launch of chocolate muesli gave us a new bait for our offshore fishing technique. Just like our tasty new product, we formulated a tasty framework which integrated key digital channels of video, social, search, display, influencers, and e-commerce to attract trophy fish and drive our objective of penetration. Targeted with healthy investments on the Muesli 12-in-1 campaign, We generated a healthy audience pool of users who viewed our video. We leveraged these predisposed audiences for the chocolate muesli campaign, along with lookalikes to refine our target audience instead of using larger native affinity filters on the vast ocean of YouTube and Meta. It proved to be precise, more effective, with higher VTRs and CTRs, and efficient with lower CPMs and CPCs. A. App-based. Our consumers use multiple apps for convenience and shopping. We leverage these transacting audiences to sharpshoot our campaign. E-com platforms helped us reach breakfast cereals purchasers and relevant affinity categories consumers that were culled out through the Amazon Insights tool, Amazon Pie. With our new bait, we targeted all kinds of chocolate buyers too. However, reaching out to them on platform was not sufficient due to low time spent and daily visits. We reached out to these audiences via a DSP on high affinity and time spent platforms across the open web and app ecosystem. E-com platforms gave us full funnel visibility and enabled us to optimize towards platforms delivering a higher ROAS for a better bang for buck. S. Search. With the trophy fish moving to the e-com ocean, we shifted our focus there too. We tweaked the golden rules of search. Instead of maximizing on brand keywords, we just safeguarded them as we enjoyed good organic results. Top-selling SKUs were bolstered through the self-ASIN targeting. On competition, as an alternative to keyword targeting, where we would have low relevance scores and high bids, we targeted competition's ASINs, which was more accurate and efficient. Given our market leader position, we chose to dominate only the high-volume KWs obtained through Amazon Pie. All this was layered with day parting to be visible only during high traffic times of the day to maximize conversion and reduce wastage. The time pressed. Our time pressed audiences used QuickCom extensively. With the help of Swiggy, we coined a custom cohort, the Breakfast Club. These were convenience breakfast consumers who were ordering meals between 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Similar audiences were procured from Paytm that was able to identify transactions done on other QSR platforms like Zomato. Why? Younger demographics. Through Amazon Pie, we understood that muesli offtakes were higher amongst younger audiences. Thus, we upweighted our deployment on their preferred social app, Snapchat. It was topped up with influencers and promoted via branded content ads to drive favorability amongst the younger audiences. Overall, our tasty media solution delivered sweet results by netting big trophy fish.
While Muesli 12-in-1 delivered excellent results for us, we were able to add on to them with chocolate muesli. Spont awareness grew by 31%. Brand penetration grew by 153 basis points against our target of 150 basis points, delivering a business growth of 301 basis points, which was well in line with our target. Overall, our tasty framework got us tasty results. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Radhakrishna.
Okay, the next presentation. Entry ID is 1919, Continental Coffee. Over to presenter.
Smita, you will just give us a minute. Let us fill in the comments and then come back.
No
Just give us
problem.
few seconds.
Sure, sure.
Thank you.
Sure, no problem. By the time, can you set up the presentation, Ayush?
Sure.
Yeah. You haven't shared your computer sound, Ayush.
Allow us a minute, please. Is it shared now?
No, while you're sharing itself, you get the, while you're choosing the screen, which screen to share, you get an option to share sound. Or you can also go to the Zoom controls right now and share your computer sound.
Go to the share.
Do you have any video?
Yeah.
Then you'll have to share that. Do one thing. I'm just stopping the presentation. Share the screen once now. While you're sharing, you get the option. Just click on the share screen button. There you get.
Sure.
On the right side, you will get the options to share sound below the layouts.
On Zoom app, right? Here itself.
No, not all this. Just stop the. So, are you using the mobile web version?
Allow share, also share system audio.
Yeah, now you have shared it. Yeah, you can go to the full screen. We can see the computer notes and all. Why don't you install Zoom on your laptop and come back?
Sure.
We will call the next presenter by then.
Sure.
Yeah. Smita, can you call?
Yes. The next presenter, entry ID 1943, Brew.
Hello, Judy. Is my screen visible?
Yes. But not the full screen. Also, you haven't shared the computer sound.
Yes.
Somehow I can't hear Riddhi properly.
One second. We're not doing continental coffee, isn't it?
No, this is Brew Gold.
We're doing Brew.
We are going with the Brew. Right.
Which one?
1943 Brew.
1943. Okay.
Yes.
So, are you ready?
Everybody, yes, screen my scene.
Yes. All the
Am
best.
I audible? Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll start. Hi everyone, I'm Riddhi Kolte, a 23-year-old, and let's just say I am powered by caffeine. Coffee isn't just a drink for me, it's my fuel. Did you know 20% of Indian premium coffee consumption was in Delhi? Delhi, a major battleground dominated by the giant Nescafe. Instant coffee, my go-to, is exploding, set to surpass $5 billion by 2033. Brew leads South by 60% market share, but lags in Delhi at just 17%. Huge opportunity, right? Our goal? To make Brew Gold the go-to coffee for Delhi coffee lovers. So how do you win in a market dominated by loyal competitors? You look for opportunities, crack in the wall, scan for gaps, and when you find the right opportunity, you tactfully squeeze yourself in. Our proprietary Good Growth Framework did just that. Delhi Market Insights found that over 80% of its population was online, and QCOM sales had grown by 30%. Blinkit was the leading quick commerce player in Delhi with over 1 lakh orders per day. A massive opportunity emerged to connect with the right audience at the right moment. We discovered a gold mine, Blinkit's data. With access to its rich insights like coffee transactors and intenders, we uncovered a strong base of coffee buyers. But Brew Gold wasn't their first choice. On Blinkit, we had just 6% SOV on search, barely a blip on the radar. To boost traffic shares, we faced dominators like Nescafe with 32% share, Davidoff at 18%, and ID holding 10%. Sounds like a pricey battle, right? Search and display are the key to maximize SOV in any e-commerce campaign. While Blinkit's audience has high intent, its ads come at a premium. Jumping into a bidding war would be costly. Just when we needed it, a breakthrough, Google Co-op emerged. It was the first time we had this opportunity to collaborate with YouTube using Blinkit's data mine. Ever feel like brands read your mind? That's Google Co-op. YouTube ads target Blinkit shoppers, drive conversions, and retarget ATC audiences seamlessly. Hence, this wasn't just another e-commerce campaign. It was first of its kind, where we united YouTube and Blinkit to create a game-changing partnership. At the design stage, while we maintained our on-platform SOV, we also fused Blinkit's real-time shopping behavior with Google's precision targeting. In deliver stage, first, we launched smart YouTube ads, placing them next to videos coffee lovers watch. Our creatives targeted coffee drinkers, specifically Nescafe buyers. Next, we leveled up with deep linking app campaigns. We didn't just tell people about Brew Gold, we effortlessly took them straight to the Add to Cart page on Blinkit. No search, no hassle, just a one tap journey to coffee bliss. And finally, we tapped into purchase intent by retargeting people who had seen our video with search ads on Google, once again redirected them to Blinkit. Instant conversions, just like that. So let's see what happens when you activate wildcard marketing.
Coffee is a person's best friend, and many brands are competing to claim that spot. Brew Gold has been in the market but not in the spotlight. For this, we activated proprietary good growth framework: discovery, design, delivery. Discovery phase identify the core media touchpoints. The design phase enables the right content to grab the audience attention while nudging them through paths to purchase in the delivery phase. Our objective: drive purchases and transform consumers through a cutting-edge digital campaign. Introducing Google Co-op, a first-of-its-kind initiative. But what is a Google Co-op? We leveraged Blinkit purchase history and whispered their names to YouTube, and bam, they see a brew ad with a tempting buy now at Blinkit button. Some click, some, well, get distracted by cat videos. But don't worry, we are not giving up on them. We chase them down with Google search ads, nudging them back to Blinkit. It's like a digital treasure hunt, and Brew is the ultimate prize. Q-commerce waits for no one, so we acted fast. Discovery. We unlocked Blinkit's data to reveal a key coffee-loving audience. Design. Google Co-op amplified our data, enabling proactive off-platform engagement. Delivery. Full funnel activation drove targeted traffic from YouTube and Google search straight to Brew Gold on Blinkit. The aroma of the campaign's success was strong and powerful. 2.7 million Blinkit users reached in Delhi NCR, generating 18 million impressions. Brew Gold's strategic approach fueled a 17% month-over-month increase in sales queries. Brew Gold, first to crack the code with cross-functional teamwork, data integration, navigation, optimization. We nailed it all, creating a winning brew.
By activating our good growth framework in less than 2 months, we achieved some pretty incredible numbers. Offtake surged by 17% and ROAS saw increase in 3x. A first time ever collaboration between two powerhouses, YouTube and Blinkit, turned views into purchases and changed the game for e-commerce. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Should we go?
Okay, requesting Continental Coffee. The ID is 1919. You are ready?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
My screen is visible, right?
Yes.
Hello everyone. Hope you are energized and you're ready with your coffee.
If not, don't worry. Continental Coffee is available on every Q-commerce platform. Make sure to grab yours now. Without further ado, let's show you how Continental Coffee brew connections across every corner of India using retail.
Coffee is an energy drink for me. Coffee is a staple for me. Coffee is an occasional drink for me. Still dominated by tea, and there is an emerging trend for coffee. India, where diversity thrives in every corner. From the north's creamy coffee to the south's strong filter brew, each region has its own unique flavor. Just like our landscapes, coffee reflects our rich mosaic of cultures, blending tradition with innovation. It's this diversity which makes India a celebration of contrast and harmony. Every cup tells a story. At Continental Coffee, it all begins in the heart of the finest coffee estates, where the journey of exceptional coffee starts with handpicking only the ripest cherries. Our commitment to quality begins with the careful selection of the best beans from the perfect harvest. Continental Coffee, crafted with care, delivered with passion. From bean to click, the e-commerce transformation of Continental Coffee. Competing means more than just coffee. It required a shift in how we connect with customers. To strengthen our presence and stand out in a competitive landscape, we faced three key challenges. Continental Coffee had a strong South Indian presence, but under-indexed in markets outside the South. Competition was fierce. Majority of the market was dominated by giants like Nescafe and Brew, with their established reach and loyal customer base. The brand's e-commerce business was largely dependent on just two products, which accounted for 80% of overall sales. Our solution: just like India's diverse coffee lovers, different audiences preferred different formats. Aligning the right products with the right regions was the core pillar to drive the brand's growth. Quick commerce was growing rapidly, but there was no clear market leader, creating significant opportunity for Continental Coffee to step in and capitalize on the white space. Going beyond the traditional, building B2B on a B2C platform. 100% of the brands think Amazon has a B2C audience only. We found an opportunity to reach out to business owners.
So, a few years ago, India was a tea country. But guess what? Coffee is taking over. How fast? Let me show you. E-commerce, already 15% of the category. Retail growing at 46%. That's insane. And Q-commerce by FY26, it's set to overtake marketplaces. That's just not growth. That's an opportunity explosion. To win in India, we are making three bold moves. First, we are locking down South India. We are already having a stronghold here. Now we deepen it. We won't just lead, we'll own it. Second, we are taking over Hindi-speaking markets, North and West India. That's our next battleground. Third, we are expanding the category itself. New flavors, new formats, new demands. We are not just selling coffee, we are redefining it.
To succeed in retail, we devised four key solutions. First, like India, the taste of coffee is very diverse, thus a robust mapping was crucial. Second, Q-commerce was reshaping the landscape with potential white space for mid-space brands to grow. Third, there were formats that were unexplored and could be used as a trial generator for the brand. Fourth, an innovative thinking, a game-changing approach for building B2B product on a B2C platform. Now, coffee isn't just one market, it's a collection of diverse preferences. Tastes vary from state to state and city to city. In North India, people prefer creamy coffee and light coffee, while in the South, strong coffee is the favorite. In the West, cafe-styled flavored coffee reigns, and the East, though still a small market, is more price sensitive and focused on generating trials. To succeed, our strategy was to align the right product with the preferences of affluent pin codes, ensuring a perfect fit. Q-commerce is rewriting the game. By FY26, it will be bigger than marketplaces, and we are moving fast, targeting white spaces. winning low competition zones, and scaling with precision. Thus, having a clear strategy on platform prioritization by modeling them under acceleration, growth, and maintain. To dominate the Q-commerce white space, we leveraged strategic sponsorships on International Coffee Day and collaborated with marquee brands during key seasonal events, driving significant growth. We also established a premix coffee as an entry-level product for first-time drinkers, targeting on-the-go consumers, readers, and travelers through Amazon DSP. Why go through middlemen when we can sell direct? We applied bulk solutions, which will be direct to consumers, which we targeted business owners, which opened up a new stream of businesses.
After 4 quarters of stagnation, Continental Coffee's revenue skyrocketed by 2x following our strategic intervention. From plateau to peak performance, Continental Coffee's premium quality is finally matched by premium growth. We uncovered key gaps and turned insights into action. By delving deep into consumer behavior, designing precision-driven campaigns, and harnessing the power of emerging quick commerce channels, we drove a 1.7x surge in market share.
So, in just 3 months, the brand achieved an impressive 100% revenue growth and quickly rose to the 3rd ranking. Quick commerce search doubling in scale within just 3 months. Blinkit 200% increase, Zepto at 115%, and Swiggy at 102. Premix sachets contributed to the new to brand growth of the brand, attracting new customers to the Continental Coffee brand space. On expanding its reach to business owners, the institutional pack achieved an outstanding 300% revenue growth by only delivering 150% higher impressions, showing correct targeting. So, from a regional favorite to a nationwide sensation, sales expanded across India.
Time's up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And the next presentation?
Interact 1925, Blue Star. Over to presenter.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just sharing my screen. Can you confirm if you are able to see the screen?
Yes.
Full slide, not in the presenter mode.
No,
Yes.
everything is ready.
Full slide. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just going to change one
All good.
slide. Confirm if the slide change is visible.
Yes.
Okay, let me know when to start.
Your time starts now. All the best.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Aditya Sapre, and I'm here to tell you how we owned the festive sales by ranking on the #1 spots under bestsellers on the Amazon AC segment. We took inspiration from the legendary David and Goliath story to turn our challenger brand Blue Star into an Amazon bestseller. But Blue Star had to face many challenges to be able to achieve this feat. The task was to go beyond the standard media buying and create a dynamic and a data-driven approach to achieve this. Let's look at the category first. The air conditioning category is dominated by legacy brands like Voltas, LG, and Panasonic. They have deep pockets which enable them to be present throughout the year. Furthermore, they have a mass appeal which makes it even harder for other brands to stand out. Blue Star, on the other hand, is a premium price brand. With today's price-sensitive customer and the competition clutter, converting a user into sales was a difficult task. We all know that festive season is the biggest window in the year to buy appliances on a discounted price. So consumers eagerly wait for the online sales from Amazon and Flipkart. When we analyze the searches from the last festive season, we observed that there was a spike before 2 important festivals, Dussehra and Diwali. Therefore, we had to ensure we created a dynamic, data-driven approach that would deliver precision in targeting and real-time optimization. Given these factors, it was important to leverage our USPs and be tactical in order to stand out of the clutter. So we built a robust strategy that would counter our challenges. To break through the clutter, we combined our experience in the category with AI tools to create a hybrid performance model. Our core strategy involved AI-based predictive targeting, real-time budget allocation, creative personalization, and competitor intelligence. Let's look at how we implemented all of this. We leveraged our expertise for tactical execution, retargeting, and capturing high intent audiences. And we leveraged AI tools for real-time optimization and reporting. We restructured all the campaigns for efficient budget utilizations, and we also launched parallel campaigns targeted rival ASINs. We implemented strategies like down-only bidding to ensure we maintain cost efficiency. We also enabled placement bid modifiers so that our ads are seen on top of search positions. We ensured that we retargeted high-intent audiences in order to maximize the conversions. This helped us in getting glance views, resulting in organic ranking boost. We also used AI tools like Drona to automate bids, which kept our ads competitive. We implemented strategies like day parting to ensure budgets are available when the demand was highest. We also enabled conversion-led bid adjustments, which led to spends being allocated on high-performing keywords. We automated our reporting so that we could analyze the data real time and get insights which can be implemented into ongoing campaigns. With all of this, we achieved #1 bestseller spot for our 1.2 ton split AC variant, dominating the rankings basis sales velocity. We also saw a 3.4x growth year on year in the same quarter last year as compared to same quarter last year. We also ranked second in terms of ad SOV for the next 3 months. We also achieved 20 to 25% SOV on high traffic keywords, which gave us strong visibility and maximized our conversions. So in a nutshell, David didn't beat Goliath just with size, he won with strategy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next presentation, entry ID is 1946, Surfmatic Liquid. Over to presenter.
Can someone confirm if I'm audible?
Yes.
Just give me a minute to pull up my screen, please. Can someone confirm
You haven't
that
shared
the
your
screen's
computer.
visible? That's all right. I'm going into this without an AV.
Okay. Your time starts now. All the best.
Thank you. Good afternoon, judges. I'm Evelyn Goes, and I'm here to tell you the story of how we unlocked growth for Surf Liquidmatic using an integrated digital commerce approach. To begin with, our going-in objective was an audacious one. We wanted to accelerate growth for Surf Liquid ahead of the category. And why did we believe this was possible? Let's look at the laundry landscape for answers. Firstly, liquid detergents was outpacing powder growth with penetration increasing 320 bips versus 20 bips on powder. Within laundry, Surf had the strongest penetration at 73% among all brands. But our online share was only 23%, meaning there was enough and more headroom to grow. Now, to capitalize on this, Surf had already started operating at high SOVs to outshout competition. Yet, there were obstacles that we could see that needed to be addressed. What we're referring to is the dominance of powder in the category, which had resulted in a deeply ingrained powder usage habit and the perception that liquid is more expensive. We needed to navigate through this and deliver the message effectively, convincing consumers that Surf Liquidmatic offered both value and superior performance. So to deliver this message effectively, the starting point was to target the right audience, which in this case was the laundry shopper. Given Blinkit's leadership in the laundry category within quick commerce, combined with their ability to target specific shopper audiences, it made them the ideal platform to partner with. Blinkit also allowed us to reach a sizable user base actively seeking laundry solutions. And that paired with the consumer's growing preference for quick commerce aligned perfectly with our intended play. But what we also knew was that quick commerce isn't just another e-commerce channel. It's a whole different world with consumers behaving very differently. Let's look at the stats. 70% of users enter quick commerce platforms focused on urgent refills and immediate needs, meaning session times are low and so also the window to convince. 80% of these audiences search for brands directly rather than generic keywords, meaning they know what they want, making competition keywords a crucial play for us. And this, when combined with the limited audience of 1.5 million laundry buyers on platforms, meant that the fight for conversion would be a challenging and costly one in a high intent but competitive platform. Another critical behavior consumers displayed was adding directly to cart from the search page. And the limited space on the search tiles made it very difficult to spotlight unique selling points of liquid versus powder. In all of this, it was becoming amply clear that we perhaps could maximize on-platform impact, provided we were able to target shoppers and shape early decisions off platform. And the game changer that could help us bridge this was Blinkit collab ads with Meta, also called CPAS. The then newly launched Blinkit CPAS allowed us to precisely target Blinkit's laundry shopper audiences on Meta for reach, build consideration among new customers, and direct audiences back to platform for conversion. In this format, Blinkit would support with data passback to Meta, ensuring full visibility from click to purchase, with user ad interaction recorded at every step of the funnel. These signals could then be used by Meta to optimize campaigns for cost-efficient traffic and conversion. So with this unlock, our big idea and media play was simple but powerful, an integrated media strategy. We pioneered the first ever on and off platform synchronized deployment, adopting the innovative CPAS ads to drive traffic and consideration efficiently while continuing to leverage on-platform search for conversion. HUL was amongst the first to test and leverage CPAS innovation back then, and for a good reason. Let's drill down further to dive into the benefits we saw. First, CPAS delivered 2x the reach at 50% lower CPM compared to on-platform display ads. This allowed us to drive traffic cost-effectively, maximizing our budget. Second, we gained access to Blinkit's 1.5 million laundry shoppers, enabling precision targeting like never before. We could reach the right people with the right message, but this wasn't all. CPAS also allowed us to use persuasive creative formats to build consideration. We targeted powder buyers with custom creatives highlighting that Surf Liquid Matic offered the same price as powder. While all of this seems amazing, to us, the true magic and innovation was in integrating both search and CPAS to create a seamless and consistent experience connecting consumer journeys across on and off platform. Let's take a look at how we brought this to life. On the search side, we identified key search terms where our share of voice was low, particularly around powder detergent, and targeted those terms aggressively to improve SOV. We knew that by improving our visibility on these terms, we could intercept consumers who were already considering a switch. Parallelly, we used Meta and Blinkit CPAS to target 1.5 million Blinkit powder detergent buyers on Meta. Our creatives directly addressed the price parity issue, showing that liquid could be just as affordable as powder. We didn't stop there. We remarketed to users who visited the product page, nudging them towards conversion. In doing so, we were constantly reinforcing our message and encouraging them to take the next step. And at the end of this, the results were truly staggering. Our brand searches had increased by a whopping 11%. CPAS ads delivered a ROAS of 2.3x, and our blended ROAS reached an impressive 3.3x. But the most important metric, we achieved a growth rate that was 5% higher than that of category average. And for an established brand, this was truly spectacular. To us, what set this campaign apart was our integrated approach, seamlessly connecting consumer journeys across on and off platform touchpoints. Leveraging CPAS, we achieved precise reach, engaged powder detergent buyers with optimized creatives for consideration, and drove explosive growth by aggressively retargeting intenders, ultimately converting them to liquid detergent. And in doing so, we believe this campaign demonstrated the power of innovative thinking. Why? Because it merged on and off-platform capabilities seamlessly to deliver outstanding results allowing Surf Liquidmatic to come out on top, significantly beating category growth. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And the next.
Yeah, the second last presentation. The entry ID is 1950. Model is India. Over to presenter.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Just let me know once you can see my screen without the presenter notes.
Yes.
Yeah, quite good.
Good to start?
Yes. Your time starts now. All the best.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. When we think about speed, dominance, and leaving competitors in dust, who comes to mind? Likely Usain Bolt. And just like Bolt redefined sprinting, we are redefining quick commerce for Mondelez. This one's not about a single product. This is our race, and we are here to win it. Let's dive in. Our big goal is simple: 50% plus share of e commerce through quick commerce. Bold, right? Not just participating, but leading, setting benchmarks, and dominating. Like any great race, it's not always a straight path. We have hurdles. But like a champion sprinter, we adopt a sprint mindset: fast, focused, and relentless. In the beginning, many in the industry weren't sure if quick commerce was just a fad or if it had real staying power. But as quick commerce gained traction, platforms became crowded and competition intensified. Consumers are always evolving. They are now seeking exclusivity, better deals, and engaging experiences. To make pace with this, the digital landscape is constantly shifting too. New formats, frequent interface changes, and shifting platform algorithms always keep us on our toes. So, if you were thinking that quick commerce is just about quick deliveries, wait, it's about quick thinking too. So, we proactively co piloted platform innovations, ensuring we were at the forefront of growth. With crowded platforms and intense competition, we had to ensure we stayed ahead. We created an omni channel consumer journey across all touchpoints on and off the app to keep our momentum strong. We built personalized shopping experiences and introduced gamification to keep consumers engaged. It's not just about selling, it's about making every purchase an experience. We've developed an agile model that keeps us ahead of every platform trend. So we act fast, test fast, and scale fast. Now that we've talked about how we embrace the sprint mindset, let's take a moment to see it in action. This isn't just theory, right? Let's roll the AV now.
Quick commerce isn't just about quick deliveries, it's about quick thinking. We took charge early, integrated data and commerce across all touchpoints, moved beyond discounts to drive engagement, tested and scaled at a rapid speed. That's what kept us ahead. Brands hesitated, noise all around. While others questioned quick commerce, we sprinted ahead, making the first move. By taking charge in the evolving industry, Mondelez became the first in the ecosystem to co-pilot platform innovations, test and shape new ad formats before they went mainstream. Data, digital and commerce, three forces, one powerhouse. At Mondelez, we turn insights into action at an unmatched scale. Tailored creatives, dynamic media strategies, and always-on engagement, we don't just reach consumers. We create meaningful commerce moments both on and off platform. 100 years of trust, a legacy built on love. But at Mondelez, every day is day zero. A simple print ad, now a quick commerce integrated ad. A highway billboard, now a temp driving ad, turning intent into instant action. Innovation at speed. Execution at scale.
Mondelez co-created interactive ads for the consumers at every touch point at the right moment with the right offer. Mondelez also created experiences for all sort of consumers, be it a trip to Paris or a collaboration with some of the most loved brands such as Sugar and Dyson. With 500 plus tests and learns across creatives, asset and consumer touchpoints, we raced ahead and developed an industry best practices playbook. Through test and scale, we ensured to reach all parts of India and be the preferred brand for people across states, demo and age groups. From 20% to 60% in just 3 years, Mondelez didn't just enter the game, it outran the competition. At Mondelez, we don't chase trends, we create them. And just like Usain, we are still running.
So as we just saw, that's how we transform challenges into strategy and won the race. Let's talk results now because numbers don't lie and these numbers scream. Over 40 million reach and 500k plus interactions in 2024 through multi-platform campaigns, dominating the category with 50% market share, 453% growth year on year, thus proving our leadership. We've already secured 60% share of business in 2024 and 70% is in our sights for 2025. Didn't I mention that's our race to win? But what makes us unique? A strong partnership with the platforms enabled us to launch exclusive, first to market innovations. Every month, we ensured there are no wasted moments. Every touch point from discovery to checkout was optimized to drive sales. With 500 plus data-backed tests, we fine-tuned our commerce media strategy, outperforming competitors and maximizing every opportunity. We've not just dreamed big, we are already sprinting towards the dreams. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mohini.
Thank you.
Okay, moving on to the last presentation of this category and of this session. Entry ID is 1952 Dove.
Hi, can someone confirm I'm audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay, can someone confirm if my screen's visible?
Yes, visible.
Okay, ready to start then.
Do you have any video for this?
No AV going into this one.
Okay. You can start. All the best.
Thank you. Good afternoon, judges. My name is Evelyn Goes, and I'm here today to present a campaign that proves innovation doesn't always require a bigger budget. In fact, sometimes constraints breed the most ingenious solutions. This is a story of how we scaled Dove's market share in a fiercely competitive beauty e-commerce landscape, all while spending absolutely nothing extra. Let's dive straight in to know more. Our objective was simple, yet ambitious: increase Dove's market share on beauty e-commerce platforms without any incremental spend. A seemingly daunting task, right? But to understand the challenge, let's look at the market we were operating in. The online haircare market was booming with 35% year-on-year growth, driven by shampoo and conditioners. A large part of this was driven by new age brands scaling rapidly by throwing money at short-term visibility. To truly succeed, we couldn't just compete on budget. We needed a clever, innovative solution that allowed us to outmaneuver competition and capture market share through a smart strategy, not just deep pockets. And as we embarked on this, the starting point was to first understand where to play, such that we could maximize impact and unlock efficient growth. So let's take a look at the beauty commerce landscape for answers. First up was Nykaa, which was growing at 25% year on year, but it was a platform of choice for evolved beauty audiences who preferred professional brands. Next was Myntra, growing very fast, but also where other HUL brands were already leading. And lastly, Purple, a platform boasting 20 million beauty shoppers and one that was not only growing rapidly, but also catered to a consumer base willing to pay a price point aligned with Dove. And hence, it was emerging to us as a top platform as the choice to ignite our Dove plans. However, the right platform selection is also dependent on capabilities that the platform offers on a shopper audience targeting. And not just on platform, right, but off it too. And why is this important? Well, because the reality is the consumer journey isn't a straight line to purchase. It's complex, spanning across platform touchpoints, each influencing the consumer towards action. In fact, in a recently concluded study, shoppers stated that social media influenced their discovery and purchases just as much as beauty retail media. With this insight, it became evident that we needed to connect with the consumer across platforms to build consideration and drive conversion. This meant that we couldn't rely solely on traditional on-platform search and display tactics, especially since it came at a steep price. We needed to introduce off-platform performance media, and not just any, but one that enabled targeting the shopper audiences efficiently. And this led us to the innovative meta collaborative ads, also called CPAS ads. Let's take a look at the why. It offered the perfect combination: full funnel attribution from click to purchase, access to targeting Purple's shopper audiences on Meta, real-time reporting, and auto-optimization to maximize efficiencies. This allowed us to sharp target Purple's category shoppers on Meta, build consideration, and seamlessly direct them back to Purple to maximize sale. But most importantly, it delivered 10x lower CPMs versus on-platform display. And this was a crucial aspect given the caveat of constrained budgets that we were operating with. Now, with this unlock, our media solution was simple yet powerful, an integrated on and off-platform strategy. We optimized search on Purple to extract conversions with savings, and then reinvested the gains in activating CPAS to drive new-to-brand audiences, steer incremental traffic, and engage existing brand audiences cost efficiently. So what did the execution look like? On the search side, we restructured our campaigns, shifting spend from auto campaigns to keyword campaigns for visibility on high traffic and converting keywords. We undertook meticulous keyword optimization for a granular strategy, creating separate campaigns for brand, generic, and competitor keywords, allowing Dove to be more visible on all relevant keywords. And we rigorously monitored optimization on the daily to maximize visibility for top-performing keywords, driving conversions at savings. These savings were then used in CPAS ads to target and intercept Purple's category shoppers on Meta and direct them back to Purple to maximize sale. Specifically, with the help of CPAS, we were able to target new-to-brand, brand browsers, and competition in the form of 1% lookalike of Dove's previous purchasers, retargeting previous brand shoppers, and also Purple shopper audiences which were buying competition but not Dove. At the end of this, the results were truly astounding. Our search ROAS clocked 1.5x growth. CPAS delivered a jaw-dropping ROAS of 19. The integrated play delivered 2x incremental sale for Dove. And finally, the most important one, we registered a staggering 1.5x growth in market share. All of this without any incremental investment. I'd like to close by quickly summarizing what made this campaign so innovative and unique. It was our integrated approach, connecting consumer journeys across on and off platform touchpoints. We optimized our search campaigns, allowing us to extract conversion with savings and use CPAS to then sharpshoot high intent audiences on Meta platforms to drive traffic and consideration efficiently, allowing Dove to win. Thank you.
Thank you.
So thank you, presenters. Thank you, jury members. And see you on 28th of March at the Geo Center. Many thanks.
Thank you, Bipin.